Hi, welcome to the Craft channel. My name's Corinne Bradd, and today, as part of our Christmas craft along, I'd like to show you how easy it is to make these simple stitched tree cards. The Christmas tree is one of those iconic symbols of Christmas, and also if you're a complete novice, it's so easy to do because it is essentially just a triangle. So there'll be a template in the description below that I'll get uploaded for you, and it is simply a triangle, and I've marked 1 centimetre intervals along the edge of it. So get yourself a piece of card. This piece is 10 centimetres by 14 centimetres, which means it will fit onto an A5 card blank. It's textured card, so if you turn it over to the wrong side and just position your template centrally on the back, and then use a needle tool to prick down the sides where the 1 centimetre interval marks are. And try and get this as accurate as you can. So take your template away. You've got your pricked out design. And then if you use 3 strands of embroidery thread, and this is quite nice, this is a variegated green thread. And I'm going to show you this one first of all, the random stitched one. Temptation is to knot your thread. Don't knot your thread because it will leave a lump on the back of your card. Get yourself some washi tape. Oh. This washi tape just tears of its own accord. And if you thread, oh, I'm so cack-handed. Thread your needle through the bottom hole right to the end, and instead of having a knot to secure it, just secure that length with a piece of tape, because that will keep it nice and flat. And for the start of this card, we'll just go straight across and pull your thread taut, but don't over pull it because it will bend your card. And then just go back in on this side, and we'll go in up here. Back down here, and you'll notice I'm going through thread holes that are adjacent. That's really just to save thread. You know, the look of the card, the random lines you'll see on the front, but it still stays quite neat on the back. And just work up and down your card. And the one thing I would say is just at this top point, I would just run it straight across the top. That's to give you a definite end to your tree. And you can make some of these lines parallel. They don't all have to be at an angle. And just continue stitching through your card like this until you run out of thread, and then again secure it on the back with a piece of washi tape. Now I would always recommend that if you're sewing with embroidery thread, never sew with more than about 30 centimetres because it will get tangled. In a project like this, cut yourself a couple of foot at least, because then you've got less joins. Makes it much, much quicker. So when you've completed that, you will end up with a card like this, and then you can just decorate it with stick-on flat-back gems. The method for this card is slightly different, not a lot different. Grab yourself a length of embroidery thread that's only 3 strands. Try and thread it successfully through a needle. And again, grab yourself a piece of washi tape to hold it on the back. Now this is one that I've prepared earlier. And we start at the top. Tape your thread down. Try not to put your thread over the next holes that you're going to be sewing through. And then just grab yourself some small beads. Now I say small, I mean these are, what, about 4 millimetres wide. I've got some slightly bigger ones, just to add a bit of contrast, but you want to try and keep them fairly flat so that this can actually go through the post. And then we'll just thread on a selection of beads And pass it back through the hole that's in line with the first one. And again, work your way down the card, threading on random beads. And as you reach the wider part of the card, you can start adding beads that are a little bit bigger. And then you can just space them out. I mean, when you pop this in the post, likelihood is all your beads will move to the side, rather like an abacus. But it's a great tactile card because then the recipient can arrange the baubles on the tree as they desire. So 2 very easy ways of making 2 very simple but very effective tree-shaped cards for Christmas. Once you've completed it, all you do is mat it and put it onto an A5 card blank. And as you can see, because there's no knots on the back, it's lovely and smooth. Hope you like that idea. So there'll be a template in the description below. There'll also be an invitation for you to subscribe to the channel because we've got lots more Christmas ideas coming up over the space of the next couple of months. So I hope you keep tuning in and keep watching. In the meantime, keep safe and we'll see you soon. If you've been inspired to create, please share your makes with us in the comments section below. And if you've enjoyed videos by the Crafts channel, hit the like button. Want to see more of us? Then click subscribe. See you next time.